no ties. Shut up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Should be a wet one. Off we go from Denver. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Grab the lady.
Throwing right away is Dart. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Zach Allen. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready? 1918.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Open man, that's Slayton. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go.
Neighbors in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giant first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, Giants. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. The Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurs just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's Dart on first and 10. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On play action, it is Dart. Out to his right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
And the Giants first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0.
Broncos nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now for Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. A play fake, now Dart. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Brian Burns. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. Back to throw is Nix. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Brian Burns. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a second consecutive play. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Dart under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Zach Allen. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing. Dart. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 28-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Brian Burns. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance here, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 16 yards. down, New York.
Now, Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Dart gonna throw it again. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
To the air again goes Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second down, they need 3.
Here we go, here we go.
Neighbors in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Tucker for the point out. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Giants mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Rolling to the left. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 18,
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. Quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
60, Dragon 60.
a shotgun. It's Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
There's a 3rd down and 4. On the give, it's Hall. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass. But give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
First and 10. Another run here with Hall. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cut 19, Viking 18.
On play action, it is Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go!
Here's Dart on first and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Tucker is good on the extra point. And the Giants stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nick snap on first and 10. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Pick up there of 19 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. We'll get that complete to Franklin. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but Here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Almost set.
Harvey will score. Touchdown, Broncos. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment. They're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point try now for Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Giants stretch things out even further. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.
Almost set. Ready? Go, 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 go.
A first down throw for Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Almost set. Ready.
They'll try to run here with Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 44.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. He's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He's got his man, that's Slayton. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Neighbors in motion. The RPO, that one is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing again, Dart. And he's in! Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing, Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The 25-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's got it at the 7. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Tucker, good on the extra point. The Giants add on to their already sizable lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Harvey. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
At the 49-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
6 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Now Dart on the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a road win here for the Giants. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.